was about, I'd say about 12, 13, like my mum started noticing I was doing things over and over again. I didn't know what it was. I just thought I was a bit weird. I just thought I liked things the way I liked them. The worst thing was leaving the house, because I had to check everything before I left. I used to go upstairs, check every window in my room, check all the plugs, and then go into the next room, check all the windows and all the plugs, go into the bathroom, check the windows, the taps, and anything that could like cause a hazard. And then I went into my mum's room, I'd do all the same things, and I'd be every room every morning. And then I'd leave, and I'd have to stand there for it could last about 2 hours, checking the door, just constantly going like that. I'd walk off and I'd come back. And once I actually got all the way to school, and I was sitting there on my lesson, I went, the door. And I had to go home. I had to go and tell my teacher. I said, look, I've got to go home. I called my mum. I was like, Mum, I think I've left the door open. She's like, you haven't. You know you haven't. I was like, oh, but I have to check. I had to go all the way back. 8. That's all I can say. 8's the number. That's my only number I like. The only number I trust. I like even numbers. Even though some numbers like at 6 even, I don't like it because it's made up of 2 3s. Everything had to be in 8s. I used to tap my teeth as well. 8. I went through stages of blinking, and I used to have to blink 8 times at a certain thing, and look at another thing and blink 8 times. It was on the telly as well. I had to blink at people's eyes. I had to look at their eyes and blink 8 times. There was a strong part of me that believed in it too much. But there was another part of me in my head, there was the normal me who was saying, stop being so stupid. It's ridiculous, it really is so stupid. I used to argue with myself, just stop. And sometimes you just can't. And it's not like there's a little voice in your head saying, oh, you've got to do this. It's just like, there's someone there, mate, pushing you, and they're pushing you, and they're pushing you, and they're like, it's like someone's injecting these thoughts into your head, saying, you've got to do it again, or this'll happen, or that'll blow up, or that's gonna catch on fire. When I was younger, like through like early teens, when I used to go to bed, I used to be really scared, because even though I knew everything's shut and everything, I used to be scared that someone was still gonna get in and do harm to me or my mum. There's people out there that they don't want to admit they've got it, they don't know they've got it, and they think they're weird. But they're not. They just need someone to help them, and they need to understand why they're like it, what's wrong with them, and try and cope with it.